Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Right now I'm going to do an official long-term review on the Google Pixel 6 Pro. Now, I've had it for about 3 months. So in the last video I did, I said that the battery life was probably the biggest gripe that I had about the phone. And I'm going to tell you right now, after 3 months of using this phone and with all the updates that it's been getting, the battery life has just gotten so much better that I can officially say that right now, this phone is a battery beast. Now, you have to take everything into consideration, the fact that this is a big phone with a Quad HD display, so you can't expect this to have the same battery life as a phone with a 1080p. Now, with that said, the battery life on this phone now can last me a whole day. I do ride share, so this is one of the phones that I use mostly. This is the phone that I actually use to go to work. And the other day I drove for about almost 5 hours. Phone was at 100%, maybe 98% when I left the house, and it lasted me without having to plug it into the charger nearly all day. When I came home, I still had about 15% left. So, with all that said, I think the battery on this phone now has just gotten so much better. So they say that Google phones tend to age like fine wine, and they really do. They get better with age. This is no different. I don't really have anything bad to say now. Now that the battery issue has been fixed, and for some reason, I don't know why you can't get the same battery life out of a brand new one. So now, probably if I were to reset this phone and do a complete reinstall, it would just delete all my previous usage and all my data, and it would delete my habits. One thing about this phone is that it knows how to adjust to your using habits. It's kind of like a car, because cars now have these smart chips. So every time you drive a car, the car adjusts to the person driving it. So the car knows how to optimize gas mileage. It knows how to optimize that all the sensors are working properly, that everything's just kind of working in harmony, so it doesn't have to, overuse the transmission. So the car itself knows how to drive. When you're depends on who's driving. So if somebody else drives your car, it's not going to drive the same. That's just a fact, because the car's already used to you driving it. And the same thing happens here with these phones. This phone now has, pretty much learned my user habits, and it's basically adjusted to the way I use the phone. So now it knows exactly how to utilize it and how to make the battery, optimized to my usage. So all in all, man, I'm going to say, I'm not going to make this video very, very long. Like I said, I only had one major issue with this phone, which was the battery. And all I can say is now that that part has gotten fixed. Now, you're probably not going to want to reset it, because once you reset it, you have to go again and start, you know, using it again and over again. So it can kind of learn, kind of machine learning. It learns how you use it. It's the same like, when you wait, brush your teeth in the morning, you have breakfast, you have your coffee, and it's a routine, and then yeah, your body adjusts to it. The same thing. So the phone can also adjust to it. So all in all, man, I think this right now, definitely 100% recommend. If you want a phone with a good battery, I can say now for sure this phone has a good battery. Now let's go ahead. Another thing that I've noticed here, I'm going to go to Battery, and yeah, right now I'm at 39%, and I was at 100% this morning. I went to work for a couple hours, and I'm still at 39%. One thing you'll notice is that my battery health is at 96%, and it's still very, very good. And one thing is about these Google batteries, that they will last you a long time. I still have my old Google Pixel phones that I've never had to replace the battery. So Google's very good at optimizing the battery, but it does take time. It does take patience, and in the long term, it's more than well worth it, guys. So, anyways, I hope this helps. If you guys had any doubts about the battery issues, I think they've been fixed with all the updates. Until then, guys, until next time, if you like this content, subscribe down below. See you soon and stay blessed.